Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trends for LeBron James.
And sometimes you have to feel such a good game. Other times starts to take a hold. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Connect out there with Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Kings, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at center. Clark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some teams, especially the really good teams, start to separate themselves from the others. You can see that happening. And I think you actually can begin to project which teams will be real championship contenders by the time we get to this point in the season.
Here's Westbrook after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Westbrook. Uncovered. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Rockets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here is Doncic. This game he had 28 points. And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. 8-point game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sacramento making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And James subbed in for Doncic. Los Angeles on D. And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. Sacramento again missing. Lakers leading by 8. Vanderbilt inside. Sabonis is there. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to James. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back over to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. And that one is off. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Murray, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Hayes. And here's James outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Carter. Then there's Achua. Then it's Sabonis. It's Clifford at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The shot by Carter, nobody around. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Lakers leading by 12. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Drummond. Sabonis with the steal. Schroeder surveying the floor. Now Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Achua. Cans the shot from the wing.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vincent misses.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Pass to Clifford. Here's Achua. No good on the 3. Over to the left wing. Laravia off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 10. Schroeder outside. Outside Carter. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Over in the corner, Laravia. And here's James outside. And the Lakers get it back. Laravia finds James. The second chance effort. The strength and power of James down low.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Hey, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
To the inside, Ayton kicks to Hayes. Out left to the wing, drills the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. 11-point game his last outing. On the wing, James. Here's Doncic. Ayton kicks to James. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Sabonis trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from DeRozan. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's James. Back to Doncic. Out to the wing. To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Hayes.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
To the middle, Sabonis. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot. Sabonis has got his second basket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But looks like they're putting it together right now.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shot down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Outside DeRozan. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now here's Ayton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now DeRozan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for Cool Hand Luka Doncic.
Da, 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 da. You know what that means?
It sounds like the theme of the Luka show.
Exactly, Ernie. That's why you're who you are, and that's why they're up. This man can dictate the game on the offensive end. He controls the tempo and uses his strength.
Like Mr. Doncic, Kenny, you are on your game tonight.
Da, 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 da.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
It's too early to take these numbers seriously. Also, what you expect? Most of the usual suspects are up there.
Yeah, the perennial favorites, but don't discount some of the fresh blood coming up.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Dalton Knecht is out there with Doncic. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, DeRozan really has a gift for scoring. Buckets just seem to find him.
Lakers leading by 12. James looking it over to the wing on the left. Vanderbilt against Murray. Vanderbilt misses. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Back to you guys.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
The kick out to LeBron. A 3-ball. And LeBron nails the 3.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Outside DeRozan. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You take a look at Los Angeles. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, there's the Kings. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reason.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
6 to shoot, and Connect gets it to go.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Is checked in for Vanderbilt. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Lakers, #1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Ellis penetrating and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And they haven't concerned themselves too much with the transition game, but they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to fast break points.
And you mentioned their success in holding opponents to a low scoring average. They've got some real leaders on defense, and they set a great example for the rest of the guys. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings. Connect with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Vincent. Fires the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
The Kings trail by 15. 1:44 left to play in the third. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. And Hayes throws it down.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Sabonis. Nobody near Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Schroeder's got 6.
Schroeder has worked to become a proficient shooter off the catch. You know, that was not a strength of his coming into the league.
Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Good on the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Westbrook, no good. Here's Connect. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Achua is out there with McDermott. Then there's Carter. And it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 15. On its way from McDermott for 2. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Drummond, defended by Carter. Clock at 4 from 8. And that one's good. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
With your mascot, Redskins.
Saric is checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Carter. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. Saric outside. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Drummond. And Sabonis pulls it down. Schroeder outside. Pass to Achua. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And it's sent back by Drummond. Doncic looking it over. And Drummond kicks to James. And here is Hachimura. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Achua. Keon Ellis comes in for Saric. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit. Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer three, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Sabonis against Drummond. Out to DeRozan. Fires from deep. And there's the three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes for the Lakers.
Let's hear it for you. Substituting on the court.
Lakers leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. James against Ellis. James with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his
The
bounce.
assist, Russell Westbrook.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And here is James, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Takes the three. Murray rips down the board. Here's Sacramento, down by 15. And it's good. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Hayes. Stolen by Westbrook. And stolen by Ayton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, think about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game.